man? This your boy King Kills, back again. Soundcheck, tune in to the sound, baby, at ARS Radio, Day 2 of Media Day, ATL. Let's get it. We here with Onaje. What's good with you, brother?
Word, man. I'm good, bro. I'm blessed,
what's
man.
up, what's up, man?
Blessed,
How long you here for, bro?
man, actually, this is supposed to be a turnaround trip for me. I'm supposed to be rolling out actually tonight, but I heard about the other media event. I'm trying to do it one more time, man, while I'm out here, you know?
Okay,
Yeah, bro.
I feel you.
You know, artistry is a passion for me.
Yeah.
You know, even when I try to stop, a door open up at the last minute, you know, and you know, I step on through that thing, you know.
Okay,
I do what I do, you know.
With that being said, man, what's your motivation?
My motivation, I'm gonna tell you, life motivates me, bro.
Life, okay.
Because you know, you gotta be doing something, bro. You know, I believe I'm a little deep with it. Not too deep, but simple. We here for a reason, you know.
I got you.
What's your reason, bro? You know what I'm saying?
My reason right now, man, for sure is my family, bro. My 2 kids at home, my wife, bro. That's why I do it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta grind, stay down, and hustle just like anybody else.
You gotta do something, right?
Got to.
So being in that workforce, you know, grinding for your money, whatever. At the end of the day, you gotta realize too. Well, I realize money is necessary, but I won't be happy. I won't be doing something while I'm making my money. Life ain't all about being miserable while you getting what you're getting. I want to enjoy the ride. And through artistry, writing, you know what I'm saying? My mother's a poet. It's in our blood.
It's in your blood.
Yeah, I come from a family of 13. Like half of us writers and artists.
Man, 13.
Yes, sir.
So where you from?
I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana.
New Orleans, Louisiana.
By way of the Ninth Ward.
Ninth Ward in the building. Shout out to Ninth Ward, man.
Yeah.
All right, how was it growing up, man? I know you said you had a house there, man. How was that like?
It was unique. Now I see, you know. I always had somebody to play with or talk to, you know, siblings, you know. I learned what it's like to share, you know, because we had to share, you know. I just learned what it's like, you know, not to be selfish, and it was cool, bro, because I realized other people didn't have that, you know, big families, but to me, that was my world, that was normal to me.
Yeah.
So in that way, I say I was blessed coming up like that, you know.
So, you know, what's the hardest thing about what you do right now? I mean, I know you coming from New Orleans, Ninth Ward. You had a big family, you know, so I'm sure you're a pretty strong brother, man. So what's the hardest, you know, stuff that you have to deal with in this industry so far?
The will to keep going. When it feel like you good, you know you good, right? But you can't get that exposure you feel like you should have or you need. You know you good, but when you independent, it's like all the weight is on your shoulders. You know, like a lot of guys, you know, they might have somebody with a big financial backing them up. Might have just some type of team or hookup or whatever. I felt like, you know, I didn't have too much of that opportunity too much because I had to get it myself. I had to remain true to me, you know. And I mean, listen,
it's always the best route, man.
Yeah,
Staying true to yourself.
Staying true to me, not venturing off doing, you know, music or doing things that's not me. Doing it just because it sounds tight and I know people gonna like it. I gotta give you the raw, because at the end of the day, I gotta look in the mirror. You know, I gotta like what I'm putting out. I'm not a commercial. I tried it. You know what I'm saying? I tried to step out and, you know, make this party music, whatever that's hot right now. That ain't me, right? You know. It seems like, you know, real stuff not at the forefront. You know how it used to be when I was listening. I can't. My favorite artist stuff like, you know. Go ahead. My bad. But it's kind of a segue, you know.
We talking. You know what I'm saying? Just roll right into it, man.
Right.
You know, what are your influences? What artists do you listen to?
Well, I pretty much listen. I listen to a big. It's gonna be too many to just put into a category like that. But I'm gonna say when I started out, the first artist that I learned all the lyrics to a song had to be like 10 or 9 years old. Was Mr. Scarface, bro.
Scarface.
And my brother Percy put me on it. You know, he was listening to Scarface, Ghetto Boys, NWA, and you know, I'm an '80s baby. You know, I was born in '84, so
88.
So for me, it's like I got the best of a couple of worlds right there, because even my brothers listening to Bone Thugs, Biggie, Pac, and
It trickled down to you.
yeah, and I wasn't really on that level of thinking, but I was listening to it. And then my era was more the, you know, the Waynes, and still the King, yeah, Juvie and all them.
Yeah, the New Orleans.
Yeah, so I'm kind of, my era kind of like a middle child era, because I could still rock with who coming, you know, up under me. I understand it, I get it, you know, but like I said, it's all about being true to what I see, what I speak, you know. And, you know, I feel like I'm dope, you know.
Yeah, for sure. You gotta feel that way, man.
Yeah, bro.
You know, because if don't nobody fuck with you, you gotta fuck with yourself.
Yeah, hell
So
yeah.
I definitely get that. I definitely get it. So how do you feel about today's state of music? You know, with the type of music that's out now, you know, like, I understand, you know, not trying to be on no hater stuff, but
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
some shit is whack.
It is what it is.
So how you feel about that?
I feel like people copycatting sounds too much, way too much, you know. And at one point you can blame them, but then you can't really blame them if you know the top people constantly pushing it, and that's all they playing. Cause they got other stuff out here, but I feel like there's a lot of copycat music. But they still got some music I like in the midst of it all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna never just turn my back on the craft because you know it gotta make its way back around. But yeah, I just feel like a lot of people sound the same. I feel like they're Lil Wayne. I feel like they're Lil Wayne kids.
Yeah.
You know.
I definitely agree with that. You know, I definitely do.
You know.
What have you learned so far being in this industry, this music business? You know, anything that you can, you know, help explain, you know, to what not to do and the things that helped you out in your journey.
Man, get your business straight. You know, it's way more than writing to a nice beat and putting together a good song. I'm gonna say this for the up and coming artists. A lot of y'all get these beats off of YouTube and stuff like that. Dope, it's cool. It's cool how they can put that together, but you gotta read. When people say free beats, the beats not really for free. You can only go so far with that. You might get a good hit out of that thing and find out that you don't really own that track. You have to read. You gotta read, and you know that come with time. That come with growing up and you know really paying bills and be like, okay, well damn, this how this works, because it's not cookie cutter, you know what I'm saying? I have to explain that to my nephews if they're in the music game. It's more than just writing. You gotta educate yourself. You gotta, you know, it's a lot of platforms out here now to teach you about the business of it, getting your royalties, you know what I'm saying? Copyright stuff, song trust, sound exchange, to name a few. Go to these music, it's the business part.
Hey, do y'all hear this? He's giving y'all gems right now.
BMI, ASCAP, you wanna, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna try to keep this short. I like to get to the point.
Do your thing.
As much as you can, own everything. Write your own lyrics, all right? If as much as you can, pay for your tracks exclusively if you could afford it. If you got somebody, a homeboy partner, they making beat, try to own your stuff. Because, you know, when the paperwork not right, you don't own all that publishing to it, you know what I'm saying? So you want to own as much as you can, so when you, if it do grow up and blow up or glow up, whatever, you'll be in the right place, you know, as far as the money part comes, you know what I'm saying? Oh, just start practicing that. But if you know, you ain't working with too much money, whatever, go ahead, make your high song, put it on SoundCloud. It might go, you don't have to own it all. I'm saying put you out a mixtape, but just realize you don't really own all that just yet, okay, you know? So it's a give and a take, bro, because you're getting exposure at the same time. But you know what I mean? You ain't really making money off it. But, you know.
I get it, man. That's something, you know, what you first said originally, man, that makes perfect sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
it's tough.
Some stuff isn't really free. You have to really look into that.
You gotta read.
And I appreciate you for saying that, man, because a lot of people don't know that. They just see free and just think like, oh, snap. Like, I'm going to jump out there.
Right.
It could be the bad idea. So I appreciate you for saying that, man.
And I say starting out, that's cool if you're just trying to get your bars together or whatever. You just, all right, go ahead on and do that. But when you get serious about it and really trying to, you know, put something up for your family, something like a solid album or something together, you want to own everything as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? You want to own your tracks. You want to, you know, own the music. And I mean, if you want to be super independent, I'm giving them what I do, bro. Cause I record my own stuff. I recently started mastering my own stuff too. You know, that take years. Cause it's money. It's money involved in everything.
So speaking of that, man, how long have you been doing this?
Man, I've
When
been
did you
doing
first
this.
start rapping? I'm sorry.
Like I say, I wrote my first rap at 13 years old, you know,
Okay.
but I ain't really started taking it serious till I was like in college, you know what I'm saying? We dropped our first, we started the company in 2009,
Okay.
Groundbreaking Entertainment, and we dropped that album, Expect the Unexpected, that same year, that following year, and yeah, so shit, probably like in 20 years now, bro. But it sounds like a long time. It is a long time.
That's why
But
you dropping gems. It's okay.
that's how I know, you know, and I'm still not there. I mean, your level of success is what it is. But at this point now, with the knowledge I got, you know, I realize, you know, that financial backing, bro, is where it's at, bro. Because a lot of people don't realize that, you know, you can do a song with a big name artist. All it takes is some of this right now. You know what I mean? And you know, it's business, bro. It's a business at the end of the day. I recently did a song with